So do you like donuts? Well, this is the kind of donut that I grew up with. Dunkin' Donuts. Now there are some new crafty donuts on the scene. So today, in today's lesson, your mouth will water as we explore artisanal donuts. But you'll need to contain your hunger because we're gonna practice identifying numbers in English and their meanings. So by the end of today's lesson, you'll be able to communicate with confidence about your own culture's modern moves and changes. We get to go into a craft donut shop today. Craft everything, even donuts. Please write these words and their definitions in your vocabulary notebook. Let's talk about some vocab you're going to hear in the video. First, he will describe a donut as glazed, G-L-A-Z-E-D, glazed. This just means the thin frosting that they put on a donut. Okay, so that's glazed. He also uses the word artisanal. Artisanal is a great adjective to describe a craft something that is a new take, a modern take, an artistic take on usually a classic, like in this case, donuts. He's also going to say vault. All right, like a bank vault, the big locked up area where valuables are stored. He's also going to use the idiom melt in your mouth. This is a great idiom to describe something that is just so tasty, usually buttery, usually just maybe rich or sweet. So a lot of flavor that just melts in your mouth. It's like these donuts will. Okay. Here is your task. Your task, when you listen to the video, you are going to be listening for numbers and identifying what those numbers mean. So first, write down these numbers. 3, 4, 2011, 8, 930, and 40. When you hear those numbers, pause the video. You can listen a couple times, okay? You can rewind, and I want you to write down the whole sentence you hear with these numbers, okay? So that's your task. Enjoy.
So right now we got 3 chestnut glaze left and 4 vanilla glaze left.
Oh, that's all you guys have left?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Can I ask you a question about this donut shop? Like, what's this about, the donut ball?
So, how do I put it into words?
Yeah, what's this about?
So this used to be a vault. It used to be a bank vault, converted into a donut shop. It started in 2011 and has just kind of grown exponentially since then. Monday through Friday we open at 8 and then go till we sell out. Saturday, Sunday we start at 9:30 and go till we sell out.
That's super cool.
Yeah, weekends are kind of a mad rush. The first couple hours are just like a blur.
Yeah.
There's a line of like 40 people like when we open, it's really fun. Yeah, so I'm the only one back here at this location, or Franklin location. And it's like kind of great. It's like a marathon, you know. You're just like running, but
yeah. So it's like craft donuts.
Yeah. They're like artisanal donuts.
Artisanal donuts.
Yeah.
Why do you think people in Chicago like it so much? Like, what is it?
I mean, for me, they really revolutionized kind of like what a donut is.
How
I feel
so?
like I grew up eating a certain kind of donut, and I tasted these, and just the recipe is. They melt in your mouth, and there's so many varieties. The flavors are so tasteful. They're very cohesive together, which I also think is cool. They're all like kind of in a similar palette, even like across the fruity, the jelly, the chocolatey, everything.
That is so cool.
Yeah, they really. They're just like a wonderful product. They are like, and the people who started it are so committed to quality.
Yeah.
And Hogstall, the hospitality group, is like incredibly committed to quality products.
That's fantastic.
And they just do not let down.
All right, well, we're gonna try some here.
Please do.
See what we've got.
Now let's check your answers.
Well, I know that I really want one of those donuts. All right, so let's get to the answers. He says that they have 3 chestnut glazed left and 4 vanilla glazed left. All right, then he says that it started in 2011. It started in 2011. All right, then Monday through Friday, we open at 8 and then go till we sell out. That's a common practice in really popular, usually artisanal cafes or restaurants here, that they make what they can in the morning, and whenever they sell out of the product, they close. So you have to come early. And then he says Saturday and Sunday, we start at 9:30 and go till we sell out. So that's 9:30. And the last sentence, there's a line of like 40 people like when we open. So that's another good example of how we use like all the time as a filler phrase in our sentences. All right, now it's your turn to think about this information and try and produce some of your own thoughts and ideas about this. I want you to think about the culture in your city or country or where you live now. How is it becoming modern? Okay, so I want you to focus on new takes on classics. So this donut is a good example, right? So think of something traditional in your place, wherever you are. And then think about how that's becoming more creative or different, okay? Think about food, activities, free time activities, fashion, dance, art. These are all great starting places. So take some notes on your ideas. Try to describe and explain the tradition and how it's changing. After taking notes on your ideas, please have a discussion about this with a friend.
Now, please do the activity. Coming up in the next lesson. So now that you've had a chance to identify how your culture is changing in terms of food, and you've been able to identify some numbers in English, let's go ahead and check out the hot dogs in Chicago because I'm getting a little bit hungry. Let's go to the next lesson.